that he would return to his family and leave it to him to do whatever occasion might suggest to be advisable for continuing their pursuit. When Mrs. Bennet was told of this, she did not express so much satisfaction as her children expected, considering what her anxiety for his life had been before. "What? Is he coming home and without poor Lydia?" she cried. "Sure he will not leave London before he has found them. Who is to find Wickham and make him marry her if he comes away?" As Mrs. Gardiner began to wish to be at home, it was settled that she and the children should go to London at the same time that Mr. Bennet came from it.
Some people say that, but you know, it's just theory. Are you being paid by the word?
Good morning. Just a little bit of update for me. I haven't really been updating at all this week, and I promised that I am only going to do a reading vlog like once a month, but it ended up this week being another sort of kind of like a reading vlog because that's all I've been doing for this week. I have bought, like the last time I went out, I have bought 2 classics, one of it being The Picture of Dorian Gray. I haven't even hauled this for the past 3 days. 4 books has been like entered my physical TBR, and I finished this one. The Picture of Dorian Gray has been like a classic that I've wanted to read ever since I watched like the game series, like GT Live with Layers of Fear, the video game, and I just wanted to read this physically because when I had it in my like digital copy, I couldn't. My eyes just couldn't. So I picked up the book. It was quite cheap and finished it in 3 days. And it was fun. It was I really liked it. I actually gave A Picture of Dorian Gray 5 stars. It is about, of course, Dorian Gray, who sat for a painting because he is like very youthful, very beautiful, innocent looking, like the very essence of youth. He was painted and he was like jealous of the youth that the painting retained. Like he was like, this painting will be youthful forever while I will become older as the day passes, and he wishes that the painting will grow older instead of him. And eventually that led to vanity and disaster. And I'm going to be filming a wrap-up probably today of all of the books that I have read in Q1, that is January to March. It is the 30th, I believe today. Just woke up. And yeah, I'm going to be filming my Q1 reading wrap-up, and happily and proud to announce that I have read 10 books as of today, or like yesterday evening, and that is half of my 2024 goal. And I still have like a bunch of books that I am like looking forward to read for Q2 of 2024, so I might be able to raise my reading goal in the middle of the month, or like the year rather. So yeah, I hope you look forward to that. friends, and welcome back to another sit down cozy and chaos portion. And I haven't really been updating that much throughout the week, but you have seen some of the clips, like the places I went to this week, and it was quite a lot of fun. I did promise that this vlog isn't supposed to be a reading vlog, as I am planning to do that once a month, but it ended up that way because I only have been reading this week, and also like doing something else, but more of the reading than the other stuff. So for this week, the week that was, I forgot, 25th of March, yeah, 25th of March to the 31st, it is April 1 as I am filming this video, and this is the week. It's full because I did have a bunch of stuff going around, and I just gotta announce this, or like put this up front right now, that this week is probably the last week wherein I will have a sit-down portion of Cozy and Chaos, at least for a while. I have plans that I'm still waiting on a call for the beginning of April, and probably will spill out a bit until the end of April. So I will still do Cozy and Chaos, like probably like 2 weeks at a time, depending on the situation that's going to happen. Spoiler alert, this is going to be like an eye examination, or like an eye operation rather, and I am not allowed after the operation to carry heavy stuff, and setting up all of my filming area as well as my materials tend to be quite heavy. I don't have a proper desk, so every time I film a video I have to set everything up, to like the tables, the chairs, the settings, of course my journals, because this is not my room, this is my kitchen, and so I have to like prepare stuff and set up stuff, and it can get quite heavy, and we are not allowed to like carry heavy objects after operation, at least like a week or two after the operation, as what I have been told, but each person recovers differently. So as you're seeing this, the schedule for my operation has not yet been given to me, but I am expecting it in like the first or second week of April. So that is why we are going to have to make do and prepare. So right off the bat, I'm just saying that this is going to be the last sit down for a while, and I'm going to add like a bonus episode once I have fully recovered to decorate the whole weekly journal like in one go, like probably 4 weeks worth of just journal with me. So yeah, that is what the little announcement is. This week was Holy Week, so it was a rush actually. I think the week flew by way too fast, and I only work half a day. This is wrong, I'm going to correct it. I only work half a day for this week because I went to 3 days. I went to the same place just to get my eyes checked in preparation for the operation, and in those 3 days I have accumulated, or like brought in my house, 3 books from online, and I bought 2 books. Like I went to a store and bought 2 books, so I have 5 books in my possession that I haven't really hauled yet, but I have finished one of them because I'm just that excited to read it. So yeah, I placed in here 2 of the, oh, I made a mistake here, oh my god. Like this is the time wherein like I feel very much confused. I had broth and balls here, but I put it in here. The places where I ate, I decided to like put in where I ate out this week, because it has been a lot of eating out. Now I'm very confused. Okay, never mind. Like, I'm sorry. There we go. That's the purple one. I'll just probably put a sticker there, or something there to cover it up, because it's very messy. But yeah, it has been 4 days this week that I ate outside, and I'm feeling very sick about it actually. But in any case, these are the books that I ordered, and these are the books that I bought physically. There has been a power out on Wednesday last week, and currently there is also a power out. So as I'm filming this, it's very hot actually because the power is out. Don't know when it will come back, because this is an unannounced power out for us this week. And throughout the week, since it was Holy Week, so my brother has vacation. I also did not work this week except the half day that I did before the Holy Week happened. So we watched a few series and movies. I did watch Has Been Hotel this week. Loved it. Love it so much. I did also watch Five Nights at Freddy's, the movie. As someone who really likes the games, like the lore of the games, watching the movie and taking it as a different take, or like it's a different timeline sort of situation, different type of story being told, and how they rubbed in dream theory that much into like the beginning of the story. I don't really liked it, and I also find the scary part only at the end with Abby the kid. But the beginning parts was just so draggy, especially with like establishing the place as well as Vanessa. I just it was a rough go for me, but I am proud of MatPat for being there. I watched it basically just to see that scene with MatPat at the diner, and yeah. And then this week as well, I watched The Ballad of Songbirds and Snake, which is the prequel story of the Hunger Games series, the backstory of President Snow, and really my heart broke. My heart broke so much watching it, and I'm quite intrigued, or like I'm quite interested in reading the book this time. I do have a digital copy of Songbirds and Snakes. I was thinking of reading it before watching, but my brother was like excited to watch, so I decided to watch it with him, and yeah, it was very heartbreaking. I also this week finished one book and started another book. I finished The Picture of Dorian Gray, which I gave 5-star. I do have a a reading wrap up for quarter one of all of the books that I have read for first quarter of 2024. It is coming up soon. I forgot, but I already filmed that. I forgot when I scheduled it, if it's like this week or next week, but look forward to that. I have finished 10 books in the first quarter of the year, and I'm very happy because that is halfway point of my whole reading goal for 2024, and I might increase it if I end up doing better and finishing it for the first half of the year. So yes. I also did baking actually this week. I tried baking like just the box carton ready mix of brownies, and this is my first time actually baking on my own. At least I did assist with my cousin while she baked bread and like cookies when I was younger, but I was not the one who physically mixed or like do the ingredients or like cooked. So this is the first time. Kind of crispy, kind of overcooked, but it's still okay for a first go. At least I didn't burn it. So yeah. And the last thing that I would like to quickly mention is that this week I also started a new book, and halfway through it already actually. It is I Who Have Never Known Men by Jacqueline Hartman. I did put this in my April or like quarter 2 TBR, and I'm already halfway through it, like this one, and I'm loving it so far. So a quick introduction of what this is. 40 women have been imprisoned in this cage, guarded by 3 men, or like 6 men only, in like shifting 3 at a time, and they don't know what happened on the outside. They don't remember what happened that put them in that situation, and then the youngest of them was still a child when they were in prison, so she has no recollection of the outside world, and have no recollection or like no knowledge of what it is like in the past. So they have been imprisoned for like about 12 years until something happened, and the little girl, who is now a teen, is the one that helped them escape or something like that. So I am really enjoying this. It's like seeing a perspective of someone, like a girl who is discovering the world so new to her, and yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. I heard of this book through Books with Emily on YouTube, and I really love her. I follow her on Goodreads and like try to like read every book that she rated 5 or 4 star, because we somehow have the same taste in books, at least some of them. But yeah, I am going to continue reading this until April, and then the plan is, if I ended up with my eye operation, I will start listening to audiobooks, because I did have a lot of audiobooks free on YouTube downloaded already on my phone, ready to go. And in this week, I am planning actually, like for the first week of April, I'm planning on starting to listen to Fort Wing They have a free audiobook of Fourth Wing and Iron Flame on YouTube. I will link the playlist down in the description if you're interested. So yeah, kind of exhausted right now because it's very hot, but we're going to get right into decorating. I will just mute myself as I'm decorating because the generator is very noisy. So here we are last week with my very bookish and also theater themed, I guess, spread, and I did add in like this pinkish purple of a washi strip that I added to the last week that I didn't want it there because of the color scheme is like not part of it. So for this week I decided to do bluish, light blue, purple and pink because my main centerpiece is going to be this print of Kokomi. I have like a lot of sakura petals here, which is technically sakura season now, I think, but I don't know why, but I took out summer mood board here, but I'm not probably going to use that. So yeah, we're going to do with baby pinks, tulips and roses, lots of flowers, pink bunnies, anything like pink, purple, and light blue I'm going to add in here, and we're just going to talk about it after I build this spread. And so that is the spread for this week. My voice is gone. So in the middle of me doing this, I actually heard my mom shouting that the electricity is back on, so that's why there is probably a cut somewhere, and I forgot to turn my camera on again. So yeah, this is the spread. I did put a lot of roses in here, simply because I have a lot of them. And then I just decided to, instead of sticking in this tag that I have of Uniqlo, I forgot to mention that I actually got the Haikyuu Nikoma shirt, the Uniqlo collab, and I also got 2 Baby Cinnamon Roll t-shirts. One from the 50th anniversary, I guess, of Hello Kitty, Sanrio, something. And then the other one is just a t-shirt of Baby Cinnamon. And yeah, I decided to journal at the back. Added a tulip there at the back because it's pink. And yeah, that is it for the spread for this week. I had to cut a little bit of the tag because I did not account for it hitting the rings here at the top. Should have scooched this down a bit, but that is it. I did add a page of like a ripped page from a book, an old book that I had years ago, because Kokomi is a reader, something like that, just to signify that, add to the touch. And yeah, that is it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this week. Next week's Cozy NPS episode might end up be pushed a little bit, but I do have a few videos that I have prepared for you guys, that even though in my absence, you'll still have something to watch. So yeah, thank you so much again for hanging out with me this week, and I hope you enjoy it. And until the next video, guys, I will see you then. Bye!